Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So why is it got to be so damn tough?
Yeah.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Right here. Reality Radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
Yeah.
And the magnificent.
Action packed, got facts, got truth. Shock factors on now, where are you? Live and direct on your internet. Hot new talent always on the set. Yeah, broadcasting coast to coast. International too. Toast. Yes, we fresh to death. Wanna let you know we are the best. Got that walk and the right talk, that LA Talk Live coming at ya. Shock him and the shock factor.
LA Radio will change forever.
Wake up.
Yeah. Welcome to another Friday here on the Shock Factor.
Are you low?
Really? No, I was just trying to do an impersonation of somebody. I guess it didn't go down well. You not on?
No, it sounds weird. You sound weird.
What I sound like?
You sound muffled. You sound like you got a cone stuck over your mouth.
Really?
No, I think it's better now. I think maybe it was too much bass or something.
Too much bass? Y'all didn't like the bass.
Not in the face.
Welcome to the bass in the face. Welcome to the Shock Factor, everybody. It's another Friday here on LA Talk Live. We're in the zone. Want to thank you guys for tuning in to another Friday here. It was Stu Young's birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday.
Stu Young. Stevie. Bald head man.
Saw a lot of baldy going on around here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
I'm Diana.
And we are in the zone on the Shock Factor. We want to thank you for tuning in to Variety Friday.
You know what? It sounds like the microphone's like wet.
It's wet?
You put water in something.
You like an MC now. You spitting on the mic? Is that what you doing?
I'm spitting, son. Do it
Spitting
sound
on the
good or bad? I'm just asking.
It sounds like you have the mic stuck like under like the crack of your ass. That's what it sounds like.
I'm glad you understand.
And it's just trying to get out.
I'm glad you know the crack of my ass is like.
I'm just saying.
Let the world know then if we was hiding
Like
it.
you've been sitting on the mic.
If you were hiding it, then I just want to let the world know that she understands what the crack of my ass is.
I'm just saying.
It does feel different. I don't really see you. Hold on, let me see if I can move this over a little bit.
Nah, you ain't got to see me.
Oh, thank you. Oh, God, I didn't want to see you.
I'm just saying, you good.
No, thank you, son. How you guys doing? It's Friday.
Wonderful.
Thank God. I can just watch Princess D.
Good.
Oh, God.
I feel sorry that she has to see you, though. That's sad. I like this seat right here. Shout out to Life. Life's not here. Shout out to Life. We miss you, Life.
Life, what's up? You know, I don't know what's up with Life.
Life working.
Like a mug. He getting that money.
I feel you.
Hope he come back and spread some of the wealth.
Teach us some of the moves.
Yeah, I want to know some moves.
I got moves.
You don't got no
I just want him to like kind of, fix it up. Like fix it up for me a little bit.
You don't got no moves.
I got moves, man. You don't know about
You don't got moves,
it.
but
I got moves.
You don't want to
out my
welcome.
Instagram.
Yeah, what you say? You got what?
Check out my Instagram. You know Instagram has video now, so I got moves on Instagram.
So what are you on Instagram actually doing?
Dancing in the kitchen.
Dancing in the kitchen. What are you
Yep.
wearing?
I'm like, I make Kool-Aid for my family. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I make pizza at the. I got on a chef jacket.
Are you killing? Really?
Go. I am Chef Momo. And check it out.
Is she serious?
I haven't checked it yet.
What y'all
Gotta
been
go
doing all week? Other than doing the Los Angeles Dolls.
That's all really been doing. And actually, I've been cooking my behind off. I picked up another client, which I will remain nameless, but I'm on call.
Well, thanks for saying it.
I
then.
can't
Yeah.
reveal that.
Really?
But I
Then why
signed
even say
confidentiality agreements, and I can't talk about it. But I've been on call for like 24
They
hours.
got confidentiality agreements for chefs. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I can't let you know. Oh, maybe.
But when you get
know,
called at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning to go cook, like, you don't want to reveal what is popping at that person's place, who's at that person's house.
Oh, that's true. So you
No.
can, this funny part is you wouldn't even tell me.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Some bullshit.
But when you find out who it is, you'll be like, damn.
If it ain't Prince, then
No, it's not the purple one.
it's not the purple one, so it
No.
can't be too many people.
Now, if it was Prince, I actually might be trying to sneak a phone up in there, like.
I'm gonna sneak this one up in here. They're not gonna see me. I'm gonna be Kizzy walking up in here like I'm gonna be like a slave, a runaway slave. I'm gonna take this phone.
I'm
up
gonna
in
get
here.
that picture. Okay.
Right.
Shoot.
Wow.
Well, Miami won yesterday.
I don't even want to talk about that. One thing we cannot talk about today
Please.
is what happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And if you do, I'm going to cut your mic off. I don't want to do it. Don't force me to.
All I gotta say is I ain't got no worries.
I am just.
You know what kind of pissed me off about it? Like, congratulations, are in order. They did win another championship. But
God.
LeBron made a statement afterwards, which I wasn't really rocking with.
What'd he say?
He said that, they asked him, what is he going to do now? He was like, well, I'm going to marry my beautiful fiance. He said, now, if I didn't win, I wasn't going to be getting married this summer. Now, if I was Savannah, I'd have been hot about that statement. Like, what you mean? Like, if you didn't win a championship, our wedding was going to be canceled. What?
Women. Of course, if you're a man, if you would have lost that after the fight that happened there, like, that was a brawl.
But you understand, they get married in September.
I wouldn't have married her either. I wouldn't have been able to
What
talk
does she
to her.
have to do with his winning?
I
That's
mean,
what I'm
everything.
saying.
She, what would she have to do with him actually gaining? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if there's the loss and there's the win, either way, she's going to be a part of it. So if she was a part of the win, you know what I'm saying?
As the fiance, win or lose, you're supposed to be there, and he should
You
accept
see?
and acknowledge that. Why winning?
She got to be there regardless.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that was
So-
just dirty. He didn't have to say. Even if he was thinking that, he probably shouldn't have said that. You could have kept that to yourself,
Yeah.
Bron. That was bogus. And then you
Nah,
did it on
Cleta.
national TV in front of millions of people that were just watching the game. And,
I mean, they love LeBron right now.
man, I don't love that hairline. I tell you that much.
He
She
look
should have
like
divorced
he
the
look
hairline.
like Sherman Hemsley, the guy that played on the Jeffersons. And
Right.
stuff. Y'all don't know about
Rest
that.
in peace,
That's
Sherman
too-
Hemsley. He
She
died.
like, look, Prince,
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Diana's
and then,
like, oh.
nobody. He'd have a family or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Well,
He didn't have
he
family?
had his lover there because he was out the closet with it.
Oh yeah, I remember
So
that.
he was there.
what's going on this weekend on the news? There's a lot.
Well, the BET weekend is coming up next weekend, so a lot of people are getting ready for that. A lot of people are coming to LA for
I
that.
said news.
That is the news.
not
You
entertainment.
know how,
man.
do you know how many jump offs is getting ready to be in LA next weekend for
Talking
the
about
BET
news.
weekend? Yeah,
News,
everybody, all the hoes are flying into LA.
Oh my
for
God!
the
Did she?
BET
No, she
weekend.
didn't.
I'm just saying.
Did you say that?
It's like
didn't-
Memorial Weekend. Everybody was in Vegas.
I didn't say that, guys. She did.
Everybody's
just
gonna
saying.
be.
She's talking about the whores. I didn't say one word
They know
about
they
the
got
whores.
their tickets on Spirit Airlines.
Hey,
Worst
there's.
airline in
Come on, they're for one, they're not whores. Let's go ahead
Who's
and say
that
that.
whores?
What they are is, they're entrepot Negroes, and
Entrepreneur horrors.
That's what you call when you give up sex for McDonald's?
I mean, what's wrong with that? Some people give up sex for far less.
I was just saying, right?
Some women give up sex for free.
That's true.
Well,
So what's
Look,
wrong with a Happy Meal
well.
and some toys? What's wrong with some, couple
yeah,
of-
but if you tell us about busting down for a meal, that's kind of like not what's up.
I mean, okay, so what are the woman's intentions in the first place? She's busting down for something.
Because she just might be horny.
She just may be hungry.
Or broke.
What's wrong with that? Like, I'm hungry today, Cleveland. Give me some food. I want something to eat. I got some of this.
Well, they coming to town. All the hungry chicks gonna be in
There
LA
you go.
this weekend.
I got some of this
BET
poo
weekend.
nanny for you. You want some,
God.
Cletus?
That's ridiculous. Some of them ain't even worth a quarter. You like, okay, can you get your money back? If you pay for sex and it ain't what's up, can you get your money back?
Probably.
I mean, let's call somebody and ask them that question. Who can we call that pays for sex? Let's call some fellas up that buys sex and find out if they ever had a bad experience and they get their money back.
323-247-7443. 323-247-7443. If you had bad sex, you want to talk about it. Call in. We're taking those
What's
phone
the
calls.
going rate? Like, what are they charging? What
Hey, I
are
don't even know anything about
escorts and
that.
prostitutes charging these days? Do anybody know? Call it 323-247-7443 so we can find out what the rate is. Because it's a recession.
This is where the shock factor is going. I mean, we had such high standards at one time.
I mean, but
We were really up here.
I want to know. Like, I mean, it's very educational.
Why you want to know that? Like, you got some plans or something?
I might need to have to start another business. I mean,
she's an entrepot Negro.
I might have to add that.
She's an entrepot ninja.
I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news much, but I don't know if it's me.
Wait.
Don't trying to blame me. God.
What did you just say? Go ahead.
No, but have you guys been listening to a lot of teachers and molesting children and yada yada whatever? Is it me or is it just getting higher by the day or is it just getting more found by the day?
What's the latest?
I think the last one I heard about was like an elementary school teacher and was having sexual intercourse with the little boy.
Elementary school teacher?
Elementary school, and she
Wow.
pleaded guilty. And then I don't know if you guys heard the latest one, a USC professor as well.
Wow.
And he had ran away to Mexico and they got him and he pleaded not guilty.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Well,
They
first of
found
all,
him.
that you ran to the wrong place. That's right. You should have went to Canada.
Well,
I'll just say.
really? Hey, I'm going to tell you some real shit.
Caught your ass.
I'm going to tell you
Ran to
some.
Mexico?
Hey, let me tell you some real shit. This is real.
How- am
If
I
I had a
asking you-
child and somebody molested,
Can we get it out? Is
I
your
can't
tongue molesting your teeth right now?
I can't even get it out because if there's nothing that can save that person in the world. There's nothing.
But the thing
Can
is,
save him.
how true can it be? That's what I'm trying to figure
How
out. Because,
true? What do you mean? What do you say?
Because there's a lot of people who can accuse falsely, and that's a really harsh accusation.
Come
And
on,
who's
you
to
know the
say-
guy who just came in from Los Angeles, came in through LAX.
I don't know,
That guy,
but
allegedly, whatever. He looked like,
When anybody run to Mexico, they guilty.
right,
right.
that's true.
You should have went to Canada. That's what I'm
Canada.
saying. No, it's unfortunate. I think it's just the world has gone crazy. We're so sex driven and everything is sex,
All right.
sex, and love and.
What's wrong with
There's
sex, and
no,
love?
but it's
and love?
just we're
Not sex with
oversaturated with
children.
sex.
Oh,
Like,
that's not sex. That's not love.
I'm just saying it's
That's
just
fucking
oversaturated.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's terrible. But that goes back to the statistics. There are 8 women to 1 man. So
And-
these women are turning gay.
What about the men that's turning gay?
The men are turning gay. I don't know why they turning gay if it's 8 women to 1 man.
I'm trying to get it in.
It's like you have an unlimited supply.
Can I get it in today? Hey, look. Hold on, wait a minute. Call in 323-247-7443. I'm trying to get mine. I'm trying to see my 7. I need 7.
That's what I'm saying. If it's 8
No, I'm
women
just
to
joking.
1 man, typically in every metropolitan area, why are there more gay men? I want to know that.
Well, that's something that maybe we can talk about at the end of the show. But look, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. Come back with more Shock Factor. We got a guest coming in, Michelle, and she's going to be talking about her new organization. And I'm going to keep it a secret. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to keep it secret. Y'all ready? Look, no. Okay. We're going to come right back with more Shock Factor in a minute. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
I'm Diana.
And she's no longer Princess D. She's a grown woman. She's doing grown woman things, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back. 2 and 2. Stay tuned.
Okay, dear. Great dinner. 8 o'clock and it's Friday. We're gonna watch LA Talk Live. Got this new show called The Shock Factor. Okay, let's check it out.
You rockin' in the Shock Factor. From the boot to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. And it's the fact that we have you on live. Nate the in the clock. Right here.
Hi, this is Princess D.
Yo, this is Momo, and you tune into the Shock Factor on LATalkLive.com.
Reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. And it's the fact that we have you on live. Nate the in the clock. Right here.
I'm Shock Kid Williams, and I'm the host of The Shock Factor. Momo and Princess Deedon came over and took over the whole thing. Cletus, I need some help up in here every Friday. I need some help, please.
From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor. From the booth to the block, you now rockin' with the Shock Factor.
So don't forget to tune into The Shock Factor
every Friday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hi, this is Romy Klinger.
This is Rose Garcia.
And we are inviting you to join us for the Romy and Rose Show every Friday at 4 p.m. Tune in for the Romy and Rose Show. We're going to be talking about pop culture, dating, business 101, what's ratchet, what's not ratchet, and music and so much more. So don't forget, tune in to the Romy and Rose Show. About to get real.
Exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes, Radio, R&B, or watch us on Ustream.tv. Reality show handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we are more than just talk.
We're real talk.
Hi, I'm Ro Williams, and I would like to invite you to join GospelRhythms.com every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our show, GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio. Join us as we celebrate Christians around the world in all genres of entertainment, as well as highlight interest stories on men and women who are making a difference and impacting their community. So don't forget to tune in to GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio exclusively on LATalkLive.com. You can also catch us on iTunes under R&B or watch us live on Ustream TV. We are reality radio handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is GospelRhythms.com Talk Live Radio on LATalkLive.com. We're more than just talk. We're heaven's party here on earth.
Hi everyone, Chef Richard Petty here to tell you about LA Talk Live's new cookie show, Let's Do Lunch, with me, your host, Chef Richard Petty. Let's Do Lunch launches Saturday, January 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Well, tune in to Let's Do Lunch with me, Chef Richard Petty, Saturdays, 10 to 11 a.m., exclusively on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
Hey guys, sick of all that top 40 music? Well, join me, Lixie the Engineer, and Mondo on our brand new show, Bandwidth Mondo, where we support sounds from the underground every Saturday with a new artist from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So tune in to live in-studio performances, Q&As with the artists, drunken debauchery, and much more, exclusively here on LA Talk Live. We're more than just talk.
This will be the day that you will hear me say
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back to the Shock Factor here on LA Talk Live. We want to thank you guys for tuning back in to Reality Radio, one of the greatest shows in the world here on LA Talk Live, the Shock Factor. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
And I'm Diana.
And they are that, and they are looking fantabulous. Let's go ahead and give them an applause for looking beautiful and being a woman. Because I'm glad I'm not.
Not as fabulous as our guest.
Hi, this is Remy.
So anyway, I had to play some of that oldies right there.
But that one, that's what you chose.
Diamonds and Pearls.
All
like
the Prince songs.
No, let me tell you why I had to play Diamonds and Pearls, because, I'm amongst some diamonds and some pearls tonight.
Good recovery.
Thank you very much. I do my best. I'm with some beautiful women here, and I had a chance to meet Michelle, and she was telling me about her organization, but I want her to go ahead and explain to her and introduce her friends. She brought some crews with her, and I want to go ahead and introduce her, but Michelle, go ahead.
Good evening, world.
Good evening.
This is Michelle, and I have along with me.
Hey, Michelle.
I have along with me Kiara and Kiki. They're my partners.
Hey, Kiki.
Hello.
Yeah, and hold on for a minute. Like, Kiki, if you can just get that mic and you see how I'm right now? Just look at, yeah.
Greetings.
Yeah. There you go. All right. So welcome to the Shock Factor. And thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
All right. I love the energy.
Glad to be here, yes.
The energy is beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. We're going to bring it down a little.
All right.
No. So Michelle, tell us about your organization.
Well, our organization is called POISE, and it stands for Primary Objective is Sisterly Empowerment.
Wow.
And the idea is basically in the name POISE, and we inspire to be of inspiration and to empower the foster youth specifically, but at-risk girls in general, just to pursue their dreams and to help encourage them through whatever they're faced with. So we just wanted to build a community of women to, inspire and support this up-and-coming generation of girls.
All right.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. And thank you for sharing that. It's awesome.
Thank you.
What made you, what brought that inspiration on?
Honestly, I've been going back and forth. Like, I tried to start something maybe 5-6 years ago. I had an idea, but the idea came from right after college. I started working at this residential facility. It was actually level 12, which is one of the highest levels for a group home, and it was all girls. And that was my first job out of college, and I was able to experience working with at-risk young girls, and it was really difficult. The behaviors that they have was off the wall. A lot of them, got involved in, prostitution and drugs, and a lot of them displayed self-injurious behaviors. They were cutting and just had a low sense of self-worth. And going into it, I didn't understand where all the behaviors were coming from, because the girls were constantly fighting and arguing and, just very, self-destructive. But working there, I was able to see that there's a reason behind every behavior. Wow. And that the girls were displaying those behaviors because they were lacking a need, and a lot of them went from placement to placement. They didn't have any solid relationships. And I figured the idea of the mentoring program is, to have, that environment where girls can be able to express themselves and to be able to be heard and just be supported, throughout their walk.
Wow. I mean, that's deep, right?
I kind of went deep into it. I didn't mean to give it.
No, please. This is the Shock Factor. They don't call
that's where the idea came from. They
don't call it the Shock Factor for nothing.
Right. Yeah.
We gets deep up in here, and you just went there on us. Like, wow. So, what are your other ladies? You brought two women with you, and what do they do?
Hello.
Yeah, you can just
Hello, I'm Kiara.
Hey,
And
Kiki. Oh, I'm
Hello.
sorry. You're not Kiki.
Kiki's
That's
fine.
Kiki.
Oh, sorry, Kiki. Sorry.
But I've known Michelle since high school. So it's been 10 years. 10 years since we've known each other. And when she brought the idea to me, I was very interested. In my own right, I was also having thoughts of giving back to the community, but just didn't know how to go about doing it. And when
Right.
she told me what her idea was, I was like, that's something that I would be up for, because there are a lot of girls, and I see them that are misguided.
Right.
They have low self-esteem, and they need women who are strong to help put them on the right path.
Right.
And that's what I think our generation needs now.
Well, that's very true. There are a lot of women out here based off, our society. And what they say is that, you have to look a certain way, dress a certain way, or do certain things to fit in.
Right.
And to be accepted. So some would say our society has degraded into a moral catastrophe, for that matter, when it comes to the morality of us as a people and looking out for each other. And some people say, like, hey, do you get yours in? If you ain't getting yours, I'm getting mine.
Yeah.
And that's just the way we look at society. So for you ladies to go ahead and just take on that mantra of I want to help. And there's so many people out here who don't want to help, but there are those who have that light and that energy. And we wanted to have you on to talk about this, because this is very important. Because I believe that if there's going to be a change that's going to happen, that's not going to be televised. It's going to be from a woman. A woman's going to bring that change, and she's going to be young. She's going to be of that spirit of and have that energy of so-called a Harriet Tubman or those incredible, I can name 1,000, obviously, women that carried that something that wanted to do change. Kiki,
Yes.
what are you doing, Key?
Well,
Hold on, let me get your mic good. Hold on, let me just.
do I just need to get closer? Is it me?
Yeah, there you go. Hold on. Hold on a minute. This is reality radio. Go ahead and get closer.
All right. All right.
Sorry about that.
I'm back. No problem. Well, yeah, I'm an artist actually, and
You're an artist?
Yeah.
Like a painter?
no, I'm a rapper, dancer.
Really? Actress,
Yeah,
rapper,
so
dancer.
I have been involved in various organizations, and I've been wanting to find something that really, really spoke to me as far as the youth.
Mhm.
And when a friend approached me about this organization starting up, I jumped right in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I felt compelled to get involved with this, and it's just been really enriching for me.
Yeah. It's one of those situations where you can, change your paradigm to help someone change their paradigm or situation. And if you're willing to give of yourself, a lot of people are not willing to give. You know what I mean? Like they want to receive.
Exactly.
I want, give me mine.
What am I gonna get out of it?
Mine.
Too much of that in the world. Right
Yeah.
now.
And that, and we're dealing with commerce too. So commerce in this society says that, get yours. Ladies, y'all have any questions? I have.
Actually, I have a story. I at my job I work with kids, and it never hit me so hard how crazy foster children, what they go through, and what they understand. I actually had a foster brother. It was two brothers. Sorry if I start crying, because to this day it really hurts.
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry. Okay, so it was these two brothers. One, when we took them in, like, we only have them maybe for 2 hours a day, and they're amongst other kids, and they're all playing around. It was just one who specifically would do something bad, and we have them on timeout for whatever they do. We will have him on timeout, and he'll put himself on timeout. Actually, he'll put himself on timeout and hit his head on the wall. And I didn't realize, I'm like, what is going on? Till this moment, I still didn't understand why he was doing what he was doing. And his brother, he would go, the brother was maybe like 2 or 3. And he would go to his older brother and be like, it's okay. And I'm really loving with the kids. And every time he'll, like, the older one would just do, like, really unnecessary things that would have to put him on timeout. And I realized, I'm like, there's something wrong with these 2 kids, and I just can't figure it out. And my coworker was like, they're foster kids. And I was like, okay. And till this moment, I still didn't understand, what's going on. Then eventually, the older one was just fed up on how much time we had him on timeout. And the little brother was like, just like really worrying about him. And so I put the little brother to the side, and I was like, hey, so who do you live with? And he was like, I live with a mom and another mom, and I just keep going to different moms. And he was 2 or 3 years old. And I'm like, oh my God. And I didn't know how to feel. So I'm like, can I hug you? When I tried to hug him, he like just looked at me like scared.
Wow.
And it hit me, and I'm like, you're only 2 years old, 2, 3 years old, and you understand what you're going through. And you guys do not understand how hurt I was. And like I'm telling you, to this day, I'm still hurt to know that a 2 or 3 year old understands the situation that he's in. So you telling me this, like, I really definitely want to be a part of it some way or somehow, because seeing them and seeing how hurt and what they need, it's really important. They need love. They need guidance. They need somebody.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Man,
that's
crazy.
That's
Touched my spirit. So what are the statistics, like, for people that don't know how many people are actually in the foster care system? And it's alarming, the actual statistic.
Right.
Can you explain, like, statistically how many people are involved in the system right now?
Statistically, it's about 60,000 children that are in the foster care system. And I saw or read a recent statistic that over 66% of fosters that transition out of the group home end up either dead, in jail, or in prostitution. So that just shows you that they're not equipped with the resources and the skills to be able to survive on their own. It's kind of like they're left to fend for themselves. And it seems like the system is, it's really failing. And it's
so
really
how do people
unfortunate.
get involved with your program, your organization, if they want to volunteer? Do you have a website they can go to?
Well, we do not currently have a website, but we do have an email address. We are on Facebook. You can find us at rour.poise.com. So you can look us up on Facebook by typing in that email address. And yes, we need several volunteers. If anybody's out there that would like to help in any which way, we
Say it one more
welcome
time.
you with open arms. So once again, it's rour.poise.com.
Okay, nice.
Wow, we're
Well,
gonna
I
take.
commend you, sisters, for doing such a wonderful job helping.
Thank you.
Because we need more people. If we have more people helping,
Yeah.
we'd be better off in the world.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people that do want to help. They just, like you said, you need to know what you want to do initially, but you wanted to give back and do something. So
Like with my situation, I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna go I can't afford to adopt a kid, you know what I mean? But it's like I was even my boyfriend knows how long I was beating myself. I'm like, what can I do? Like it just took me over. Now I'm telling you, to this day, I'm still hurt. Like it's like a children, and I don't understand. Like it, I don't feel like people understand how hard it is for children, what they go through in foster homes
at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's take a quick break and let's get our composure back.
For real.
I'm feeling a little, I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little something. We're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Come back with more Shock Factor with Poise and their whole, this whole situation about homelessness, and also, dealing with kids and foster care. And that whole thing is just crazy. But we're going to come back and talk more and get a little bit more depth into it. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
And I'm Diana.
And we will be back with more Shock Factor in a minute. Stay tuned.
Mother's crying, those politicians lying. Don't go too far, cause gas prices rising. A media blitz, MySpace taking hits. They talking about assassinations and all kind of shit. You see,
millions. Katrina victims without a home. It's a nation change. Free internet porn. Lotions on the decrease. I think everybody in the world should just release. Do you see what I see? Do you see? Do you wanna know what I know? Are you afraid of me? Are you afraid and scared to go where I go? Go where I go. Go where I go. Us coming together, love forever. Hatred
Tuning into LA Talk Live, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live, and we're more than just talk. Stay tuned.
Do you see what I see? Do you see? Do you wanna know what I know? Are you afraid of me? Are you afraid and scared to go where I go? Go where I go. Go where I go. Do you see what? See what I see? Do you see what? See what I see? Do you see what? See what I see? Do you see what? See what I see?
Great. Thank you. What's your secret? Frankincense and myrrh oil by Ancient Essence.
Frankincense and myrrh oil by Ancient Essence?
Yes, it's a beauty secret used since the time of the Greeks and Romans. The spa in Malibu told me about frankincense and myrrh by Ancient Essence, and now my skin is lovely.
Well, your skin looks great.
Call Ancient Essence at 1-800-627-9813. Discover the secret of beautiful skin. Call 1-800-627-9813. Discover the secret. Frankincense and myrrh oil by Ancient Essence. Discover the secret of beautiful skin. Available at fine spas and beauty centers.
Hey, this is Richard Carr, General Manager for LA Talk Live and host of the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit. I wanted to take a moment out to welcome one of my newest sponsors, and that is Sensational Soaps. Sensational Soaps are handmade with all natural ingredients, with absolutely no preservatives, no harsh chemicals, and of course, no animal testing. Your body will look and feel silky, smooth, moisturized, and completely revived. Do you suffer from dry, ashy skin? Then layer your skin with their luxurious blend of oils and shea butters specially formulated to revive dry, dull skin. Sensational Soaps also offers a full line of bath and body products, including luxurious bath salts and body scrubs, massage oils and lip balms, even romantic gift sets and custom gift baskets for your lover or significant other. For more information or to place an order, visit them at www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. That's www.scentsationalsoaps.biz. Sensational Soaps. Pamper yourself and indulge your senses. Sensationalsoaps.biz. Proud sponsors of LA Talk Live and the New Entrepreneurs Weekly Summit.
You got like teeth to go to hell. Welcome back to the Shock Factor. We had a moment. I was crying, Had to get it in right quick. Welcome back to the Shock Factor. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
And I'm Diana.
And we are back, and we want to thank you for tuning back in with us and staying with us for a minute. We were talking about some really deep stuff with our guest here, Michelle, and Kiki, and Kiara. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
What does that mean?
Gosh, honestly,
Yeah.
There's so many different meanings. I don't even.
Which one you like that mean,
I just know my parents got it out of a Nigerian baby book.
Really?
Yes, that's nice. So
Hey, there you go. You got that energy.
that's what I say.
Yeah. Wow, man. It's like we were talking about some crazy stuff, and I was just saying in the break, like, this stuff this is something that we can control as Americans. If we all just said, okay, enough is enough. We want to make sure, if nothing else, the kids are taken care of, are protected. If nothing else, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure.
you were that back
Please
then.
stand by for an emergency break.
I do have another question though.
It's loose.
Like how? Well, I know for
ahead.
the listeners, how do kids end up in foster care? Like, what is some of the reasons, or what happened with the parents that the kids are even in foster care in the first place?
Oh, there's several reasons. You have sexual abuse, you have alcoholism, you have
strung out on drugs.
Right. You have several reasons where CPS is involved, and then they're moved over to DCFS.
Right.
Mhm.
Wow. That's so unfortunate.
What's your did you find a situation that like shocked you? Like when you walked in there and you saw, I mean, granted, all of it shocked me for that matter, but is there one particular case that, or particular, client or person that you ran into like, wow?
There are several. I know one, this client, she had this strange desire to spread feces on the wall and basically everywhere. And you had this other client that was fascinated with blood, and she would like cut herself and like try to gush her blood out at all the residents. And then you had this other client that pretended to be a dog or a cat, and she would like, crawl on her knees and, bark or meow and kind of rub up against you. Yeah, I've seen a lot of
so psychologically
different
there's something that went on in that household, or something that happened that was so tragic that made them just
traumatized.
Trauma, yeah. Basically, that's what trauma does.
What made you want to get into that though? Like what would was it like maybe that's a question for all of y'all. Like what made you want to give that part of yourself?
Well, actually,
because so many people wouldn't like.
I mean, that's hard. That's hard. That is a tough job.
It's a very tough job, and working in the group homes is like this high turnaround rate. So a lot of the staff that goes there, they do not stay for that long.
Right.
I remember during orientation, the lady that was the trainer, she told me, "Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks tops." That she didn't think I would last. She looked at me up and down and was like, "I give you 2 weeks top. These girls are gonna eat you alive." And that's the reality, because the girls, they have that mentality like, they try to intimidate you at first and try to be manipulative because they're so used to people coming in and out of their lives. So they have a difficult time trusting anyone that's new that comes into their lives.
Right.
So that's why there's a huge turnaround rate, because a lot of people can't handle it. I've seen some issues where staff were actually hit upside the head with a bat. Their car was damaged. And yeah, it's a different world, and I'm not trying to scare anyone.
People like, well, I was gonna help, but
exactly, but no.
Like, thank you.
BMW.
But this proves that there is a big need, and these girls, they are basically shunned, and not just girls, the boys too. Like, they're shunned from society. They're misunderstood. And like I said before, there's a reason behind every behavior. And sometimes the employees or the staff that works there, they're there for the wrong reasons. They're there for, just to get a job or just to have money coming in.
Right.
But to work with this population, you have to have heart. You have to care about these youth and about their future. You
Right.
can't just go in there like it's an ordinary job. This is something that you have to be passionate about, and not everyone has that passion.
Well,
And
what else is unfortunate is some of the foster parents that go and get these children for the money because the state will pay you to take care of these kids, and they children on top of children, they're getting these checks and they could
been
care
my
less.
experience.
That's your
one of the
experience?
reasons that I wanted to get involved, because I saw it firsthand in my family. I had family members that, adopted kids just for the paycheck. And they
Wow.
could care less about, their well-being or anything like that. And it just, I know that long term, they're affected, and that's why we have all the problems that we have in society. These kids grow up, they become criminals and everything else. It's good to start, when they're young, show them love and just help them,
Right.
reach out to them and really enrich their lives as much as possible.
Now, where you ladies from?
Originally Miami.
Okay. So shout out to the Miami Heat, huh?
That's right. Oh, for sure.
We were cool.
What? Come on.
I'm sorry.
Heat.
Boy, bitter. It's like vinegar and all that mixed in with the with
that red mic. Come on, really?
Ooh, right, she called me. Look, it wasn't my choice.
Right.
It wasn't my choosing here. I didn't do it. Wow. Where are you from, Michelle?
Oh, I'm born and raised in Compton, California. Whoop, whoop.
Live it up in Compton, California. I know a lot of things is going on in Compton.
Right.
And I am from Gardena.
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 All right. There's a lot of great things going on in Gardena.
Is there?
I don't know.
You see?
I don't know. There probably is. But.
I actually have one more question. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in foster care homes, once you're 18, are you released, or how does that work?
It depends. 18 is usually the transitional age, but there are cases where they can actually be extended till they're 21. So it just depends.
Yeah, I know I know a few people that I know that have, and the thing about foster care is there's the reciprocated side of it. There's two sides of it, right? There's the obviously the parent or the parents that's bringing in the children, and then there's the children. So you don't know if they're crack addicted, right? You don't know if they have something,
But
chemically.
don't they tell you that though? Like if you are gonna adopt, do they give you like the background of where the child came from, or they just throw you like, boom, here's the child, figure it out?
Oh no, they get
tell
a
you.
background.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you bringing in these this situation, and like with these situations, like you don't know, if you want to help and you're like, oh, I want to help, but then your, babies, or 7 years old, 8 years old, he's or she may be addicted to crack, and there may be some psychological things that make them flip out,
Right.
So it's like you have to be, just cognizant of that and just aware of that, and just and take extra precaution for both of y'all's sake.
Right.
To make sure that this person is in a place where they can, grow, but also be able to, wean that stuff out of them. Can you imagine the 90s babies, the 80s babies that grew up just, crack infested, and know where these little babies going.
Right.
They go into foster homes. There's a lot of things that's going on in these places, and there are people taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
So
Definitely all the time. And you get more money if you have a special needs child, and so people are taking advantage of that too. And then a lot of people, they don't want to adopt older children either. They would rather just get the baby and start from scratch, and that's the other problem. Like, these kids need love all the way across the board, no matter the age. So
yeah, it's crazy.
It's just crazy.
So wow, man. We can talk about this all night because this is something that we want to, bring you back on and talk about in your progress.
Thank
you.
And stuff. We want to, definitely thank you.
Well, kudos.
For
Thank you.
talking about this. What a great show and conversation, and we want to dig more.
Oh, your skin.
In depth with this, reality radio. It's okay. But no, seriously. I can't help it. No. Every show I have to do something unique. Some people call it a miscue, but I call it uniqueness. No. Sorry.
So once again, if people want to come out, volunteer, or don't you guys take donations, donate, or whatever.
Yeah. How can we find more information about?
Yeah, you can.
Your program.
Once again, you can reach me at r.poise.com. r.poise.com. That's our.poise.com. And we also have a GoFundMe page, so you can find us at gofundme.com/poise, POISE.
Okay. Go to the page, donate, whatever.
Any one of you ladies want to give any shout outs before? We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We're going to come back. But y'all want to give any shout outs before we go?
Just to all the other girls who, couldn't make it tonight, who represent Poise.
Oh, yeah.
Simone, Alexis.
Yes.
Kanisha.
And just a special shout out to my fiance. I get married in 2 weeks.
Hey!
There we go.
Hey!
Congratulations! Y'all can hate on that. I'm showing you how I'm doing it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to so where are you getting married at?
In Pasadena.
Pasadena
at our church, Abundant Harvest Christian Center.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
I love that.
Okay, what about you, Kiki?
I'll give a shout out to the ladies that are absent as well, and the Miami Heat, of course.
Turn her mic up.
Kiki. Kiki. Okay. I'm going to talk to you afterwards, okay? We're going to get it in some kind of way.
Don't hold that against us, though. Still have us back.
It's going to be hard. Really, I'm just telling you.
They were like, Kiki, it's all your fault.
Some things are, worse than the worst. And that's it. But no, look, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, come back with more Shock Factor, and go ahead and wrap this whole party train up. Wow, thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Thank you for having us once again.
I really appreciate that. Yes. And we got to talk about this more. Yes. We have to aware our, listeners and these people out here about, giving back to the community. Mm-hmm. Eco After Dark. We're going to be back with more Shock Factor coming up. We'll be back in 2 and 2. Stay tuned, please.
Save me from all this cold despair. I can hang when you're around, but I surely die if you're not there. Love come quick. Love temple tonight. Kicking me in my heart. Tell me your temple. 'Cause me and you could have been a work of art. Thieves in the temple. Baby, don't you know I'm holding on the best that I can. Love, please help me be the better than the thieves in the temple tonight. Oh, thieves in the temple tonight. Hurt me. Love come quick. Love come in a hurry. Thieves in the temple tonight. In the temple tonight.
Gotta take it out west. Pay homage. Gunshots, sirens, all of that. But I experienced a good side of that west too, though. Feel me? Yeah. I've got the fly shit for ya. All the ladies ride through every day. I'm gonna ride this West Coast shit, just makes me high. I've got the fly shit for ya. All the ladies ride through every day. I'm gonna ride this West Coast shit, just makes me high. Your boy about to touch down in LAX and hit the dispensary shop on my way to the studio and get me a eighth of that Snoop Dogg. This knock beat got me on one. Now I'm ready to have sativa days, indica nights during my stay. Hit that beach, lay in that sand, motherfucking riding waves. Hit the strip, catch the nightlife. Ain't no party like a West Coast party, you know. The liquor get the flowing, women start showing that ass, and then they drop it low on the floor. Yo, can't be mad at that. West Coast turned up, man. Matter of fact, it stay turned up. They so damn fresh. Yes, love that West. Yes, green all day, man. No damn stress. I've got the fly shit for ya. All the ladies ride through every day. I'm gonna ride this West Coast shit, just makes me high. I've got the fly shit for ya. All the ladies ride through every day. I'm gonna ride this West Coast shit, just makes me high. West Coast, I can't even go no further, man. I need some classic West Coast on this. Snoop, Cube, Dre, Warren G, Dub C, Mac 10, somebody. R.I.P. Nate Dogg. West Coast.
And I'm always gonna be fighting for the truth. Yeah. Welcome back to the Shock Factor. Wow, what an incredible
segment.
Sakim got Coke bottles, making him want to sing.
What an incredible segment that was.
Shout out to Poise.
Yes.
Beautiful
Oh my
lady.
God.
Who
Oh.
blessed us today.
Oh my God, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute.
Forget it. I'll clap.
I need to get a feature on my album.
A feature of what?
I need to get a feature on my album. She says she raps.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Shot Kim singing. It sounds like a feature. Cool.
I'm with the claps, man.
Shot Kim. That's
I
what
found him.
All right.
Gotta get some claps.
Oh, it'll clap. It'll clap.
Yeah, you keep clapping.
That will clap.
I don't know what's going on in
I
here.
just really wish you could actually be in the studio with us. I know you can see us, like
Yeah.
from like the hair down, but some people that come through, you guys can see.
I
what we can see.
I mean,
I got some
Up
plans.
in here.
I
got some plans, Cletus.
We gotta check.
Hey, Clue.
What up, Sha?
Clue.
¿Qué? ¿Qué
Clue is
pasó?
back.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Clue to the Shock Factor. We like Clue so much because he has great energy. Hey, Igor from the
Oh, don't go out, Igor.
okay.
Chocolate Thunder, Chocolate Thunder just left the building. Come on back in here, Chocolate.
That boy good.
So yeah, man.
That boy good.
Yeah, how you doing, Clue? What's going on?
Good, man. Recovering.
What's going on with you, bro?
Recovering. What you got going on?
Oh man, I had a show last week. It was
Okay.
I did a show last week at the
Do we gotta
Infusion
get out of
Lounge.
here?
Oh, nice.
Is it 9 o'clock already?
I was just sick as hell that day.
Oh wow.
It was
I'm sure you
horrible.
rocked it though, right?
Oh, I could not breathe after the second song. By the second song, I was so congested. I was so I couldn't breathe.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I did the damn thing. But I'm like,
I would just start lip singing. You ain't got. How's your?
It has to
shows?
be. You can't lip sync.
I mean,
you can't come to a show
either
and
that
see
or
an
just have an
artist
asthma
lip sync.
attack on the stage. I don't know which one I would have
I mean,
done.
it was what you gonna do? Gotta leave it all, right?
Right,
Gotta leave it
yes.
all on the stuff.
I don't know about passing out though, trying to rap.
Yeah.
I'm cool off that. I would have hit them with the Milli
Wow.
Vanilli.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I did.
I was gonna start dancing. I realized, damn, I can't dance.
We gotta
So,
wrap
I
it.
gotta do something.
Hey,
I'm
we
the
gotta-
hype man.
Hey, man, we got to wrap up this show. I got to go say something to my guests.
Like, jeez, he's trying to get out of here.
Just-
Dirty old man.
Great taste though. Great taste though.
Wait a minute, look, wait a minute. We got to wrap up the show. I got to hurry up. See you later. Bye. The quickest.
First time in history, he'll get off the air on time. Right.
Okay, any shout outs? Seriously.
Shout out to the Los Angeles Dolls.
Yeah.
All the girls. I'm so proud of you guys, and thank you so much for your patience. We are going to have a game June 29th, Dolls versus the Hitman DJs. So if you go on our Facebook page, Los Angeles Dolls, all the information will be on their Instagram, Twitter.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ducci in Alabama listening, to Reggie is listening.
Reggie
from
Reg.
Vegas. Shout out to my family.
Fam
everybody
bam.
in Minnesota, my mom, everybody.
I love you, Mom.
Crazy.
Sis.
Shout out to Richie Rich. Thank you so much for allowing us to go over 9 minutes today.
Man, Rich is, he's been really showing some
the
temperance
bomb.
and stuff like that. I want to give it up to the whole staff of LA Talk Live. Van Eric, Fresh Nest like $1,000,000.
Yeah, shout out to Special Hair. Shout out to Shakim Life and Diana. No longer
Yeah.
Princess D.
No longer Princess D. She is
Yeah,
stepping
right.
up in the.
Feels weird.
It's like,
Queen D maybe.
It's like, leaving.
Empress D.
Yeah.
Something like that. Nothing. No.
Got to
All
do
right.
something. We could talk to her boyfriend. We'll find something. Find out something.
Shout out to Kanye West and Kim Kardashian
Oh, no, you
for
didn't.
their baby
No,
girl.
you didn't.
Northwest.
No, you didn't.
I had to shout them out.
Her name is Northwest.
Her name is Northwest. Yes.
That's what they call real crack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
And I thought it was only white people that gave their babies fucked up names. I guess it just goes for everybody.
Kanye's black?
Is he?
He was for his first album. First album he
I
was.
never got that menu.
He was his first album. Remember, he didn't graduate, so he's college dropout.
Oh,
and
right.
everything.
I'm a
saying.
college
dropout. I'm a college dropout.
I just thought he was black Irish. I didn't
All
know
right.
that.
Oh, what's Wiz and Amber's baby's name?
No one knows.
Really?
No one
They
cares.
know. Who cares? Right. Shout out to Kanye. He dropped his album Yeezus. I guess we'll talk about that next week. About
Jay-Z got some shit dropping
Jay-Z got
too.
some stuff dropping.
That,
gonna be hot.
That Yeezus album was garbage.
Yeah, really?
That was a garbage ass album. Production wise, it was amazing.
I loved it.
Song wise, what the fuck
But
are
you know,
you
I'm gonna be
talking
honest
about?
with you. J. Cole dropped this album as well. And
That
the J.
shit
Cole
was hot.
album,
That was hot.
and I don't even like J. Cole,
It was hot.
but that album is classic.
Exactly.
1 to 21. He got 21 cuts on there, and it's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Kendrick Lamar and Forbidden Fruit. J. Cole, he got my vote right now. But
I'd have
Jay
to give
is
it. I have
coming.
to give it to J. Cole. Oh, you know what's Jay-Z drops?
Jay-Z
Y'all gonna make me miss my host.
Well, you can just go and get out.
I'm trying to go up in there.
The ladies are poised. Please do not leave the building.
Please don't.
We have to talk to you guys and take
Don't
another
be
picture.
leaving up in there right now. Grandpa got something to talk about. Grandpa.
Shout out Diana.
Oh, shout out to my mom at home.
Oh,
my
mommy,
boyfriend,
how's
LA
your-
Dolls.
how's
Make
your
sure
pops?
Excuse me.
How's your
All right.
pops?
Oh, he's fine.
Okay, I'm just checking. Excuse me. Shut up. I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Check out the LA Dolls. Beautiful ball. What is it? The
Beautiful
the
Ballers
beautiful.
League.
Sorry.
Yes, just beautifulballersleague.com.
Yeah. Okay. I love you, mom.
Oh, I want some Cracker Jacks. Oh, shout out to one of the official sponsors of the Los Angeles Dolls, Organics. Shout them out as well.
Oh, yeah.
Organic.
Organic. Where you can find organic.
I have all the information with the address and everything where you can go check out Organic.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to go ahead and talk about that. So anyway, go ahead there, Clue.
Shout out to.
All
LA
right, thank
Talk
you very
Live.
much. No, I'm just joking, guys.
Why you gotta be like that?
I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's jokes, man.
Wow. Actually, you know what? I just saw that. Yeah, let's get up out of here.
Thank you.
Let's close this show off already.
Thank you, please.
It's
Hello.
an emergency.
You gotta go back.
What did they
Shout out to my
get?
boyfriend. He took me to this Mongolian place. Bomb.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out for the Mongolian.
Shout out to the Mongolian. All right. Hey, y'all, we got to get on out of here. We want to thank you guys for tuning in to the Shock Factor. This Friday Variety Hour, next week we're going to be talking about, we got a great thing for artists. We got a panel, celebrity panel coming on here. We got people from CSAC. We got people from Grammy Award winners. We have, some of the biggest DJs, some of the biggest magazines in the, in the country right now coming in and giving them giving you guys their perspective of what it's going to take to get into the music industry, what tools, what tricks you can use, and so forth and so on. I want to thank.
They're leaving.
I want to thank LA Talk Live. I want to thank Moni. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in around the world. We want to thank you for almost 3,000 listeners. We see you later. Same time, same sandbox. I'm your host, Shaquem Williams.
I'm Momo.
I'm Dinah.
And we are out of here. I got some things to do. I know you see what I'm seeing, Cletus.
They can't see.
Nah,
what
man.
You see.
We out of here, y'all. See y'all next week. LA Talk Live, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasures. We really appreciate it. See you. Bye.
I gotta say more. Okay.
Jack was this guy who never had a chance to show his real, true potential. Back up in the corner, sometimes I often wonder if he could ever change this mental. Build on some things, gotta get off this corner stuff.
Thank you for tuning in to LA Talk Live, reality radio, handcrafted for your listening pleasure. This is LA Talk Live,